Everybody, welcome to Thursday. The S&P 500 was down 0.2% today, kind of looking like we're heading for a weekly loss, just like we did at the beginning of the last 2 months. We've had downturns, so kind of interesting. Tomorrow is the big jobs report, of course, and so market's probably sitting around waiting for that. The last two jobs report have come in lower than expected. The market sold off based on that, and then eventually, like I said, recovered by the end of the month to get to new all-time highs. So it's an interesting time period with it being October and everything at the same time. But I think the thing that really drove the market today was the Middle East tensions, whether Israel would strike back, and whether they would include any of Iran's oil production as part of that retaliation. And so the oil prices went up. Markets and looking at that as a negative. Here we are in an inflationary time frame, and one of the things that can really drive inflation, oil is going up, but it's only up at $77 a barrel. That's still pretty low, really, on a relative basis. I think the real fear is just the Fed is looking at cutting rates. They cut a half point. There was a 50-50 bet there for a while. They would cut another half point, but with oil prices coming up, that's what happened in the 70s. Oil prices skyrocketed, causing higher inflation, and the Federal Reserve had to come back after lowering rates and start to raise rates aggressively to get inflation under control again. And so, this is going to weigh on this November 7th meeting. November 7th is a long time from now in the world of, economic news and what have you too. So things could be in a different spot by then, but that's what the market's looking at today. I'm pretty happy with where it's going here. We're kind of going sideways. We don't need to go up a whole lot here. We're up a lot for the year. Let's let things kind of settle in. Don't get too stretched out. Let's wait until after the election would be, the way it normally would work. And usually the 60 days prior to an election is a very soft time period. So, we're just going through that again. So anyway, I look forward to being able to see what's going to happen tomorrow. Of course, we'll have our show tomorrow. I'll discuss, what I saw happening for the week at the beginning of the show, and you can ask questions live if you'd like to. So it's 12:15 to 1 o'clock on YouTube, Talk Money with Tom, Pacific time. Anyway, look forward to seeing you there. Thank you very much.